I was a normal kid growing up, same as any kid, loved playing football, I was a bit of a tomboy, and went to bed one night. Woke up the next morning, was a very small child. I was really scrawny, and I remember looking in the mirror and like nitpicking at all my lumps and bumps, and I noticed that my body was completely distorted. My shoulder had risen up, my hips were elevated, I had a massive lump on my back. I didn't know what was going on, I didn't feel any pain, but I remember calling my mum, and she immediately placed me on her bed and traced her finger down my spine. So my name is Niamh, and at 13 years of age I was diagnosed with idiopathic scoliosis. And straight away my GP sent me to Temple Street Hospital, where I met with a surgeon almost straight away, and that was it. My world was literally turned upside down and inside out and twisted all about. And the operation didn't go as planned. They were supposed to put 2 rods in, and when they put the second one in, I lost all of my signals, my arms and legs, so I was paralysed. With that, I also lost every ounce of blood in my body, so I had to get 2 blood transfusions, and the hospital couldn't cope with what was going on. So I'll never forget the day waking up, and I know it's almost 10 years ago now, but you just never forget things like that. I had drips and tubes everywhere, I was so stiff, it was just an out of this world feeling. You learn how to walk again, you learn how to go to the toilet, you learn how to wash yourself, how to dress yourself. Anything as basic as even tying your shoelaces, you have to learn how to do again. You know, we all have our goals and our dreams, but when it's just taken away from you at the click of a switch, it really does take it out, or it affects you really bad. I was still left with a significant curve. I was still really disfigured, like couldn't go on any of those Leaving Cert holidays. I was too insecure about my body, which is absolutely crazy to think that I could have lost my life, could have been in a wheelchair, and yet I was worried about what other people might think of me. And things like that, I think, make you look at life in a different kind of light. Because I've been through so much, people sometimes say to me like I have a very mature head on my shoulders, but it's because I've had to grow up so quickly. Like from the age of when I was 13 right up until now, I'm almost 22, I've had to miss out on so many things because of my health. And so it makes you realise like it's not all about, going out looking great. It's just not. Like I've had to miss out on the festivals, I've had to miss out on going to all the raves. I just can't, and I can't even wear a pair of heels anymore really. I've had to sacrifice things like that. So it kind of puts things into perspectives, or into a perspective, and I suppose it's just made me overcome. And yeah, I am different, and yeah, I do have a disability, so I might as well just embrace it, because I'm going to have it for a very long time. This drives me crazy when I see girls like, oh, I have this bit of fat here, my nose is too big, my boobs are too small. I have all those problems as well. I have fat here, I have a big nose and I have no boobs. But I also have a life-changing disease that has made me alter how I look at myself. And for the amount of operations that I've been through, and I've still to go through, what's the point in worrying about how big your boobs are, how big your bum is? Like, we're all going to end up in the ground one day, so we might as well just love what we have when we have it.